Michael Thorbjornsen.
Picture this: a teenager stepping onto the stage at a major golf tournament. His swing isn't just smooth, it's explosive, launching drives farther than seasoned PGA veterans. And yet, hardly anyone pays attention. That teenager was Michael Thorbjornsen. Fast forward to today, and he's officially earned his place on the PGA Tour, exactly where destiny always pointed him. This is the untold story of one of golf's most underrated rising stars. A player so naturally gifted that his Stanford coach once called him the best driver of the ball he had ever seen. So how did a talent this big slip into the spotlight almost unnoticed? Let's go back and find out. Cleveland, Ohio, 2001. While the golf world was still processing Tiger Woods' dominance and wondering who might follow in his footsteps, Michael Thorbjornsen entered a world that would shape him in unexpected ways. His mother, Sandra, originally from Zimbabwe, had played college golf at Ursuline College. His father, Thorbjorn, brought Norwegian sensibilities about hard work and humility. This multicultural foundation would prove crucial in developing a player who understood golf as both individual pursuit and global language. At 2 years old, Michael received his first set of plastic clubs, not as a marketing photo opportunity or media event, but as a simple introduction to a game his mother loved. By 4, he was accompanying Sandra to golf courses around Ohio, absorbing the rhythms and rituals that would become second nature. When the family eventually settled in the Boston area, 6-year-old Michael was already displaying the kind of natural coordination that makes coaches take notice. But natural ability means nothing without the right environment to nurture it. The Thorbjornsen family understood this intuitively. Rather than pushing Michael toward immediate success, they let his love for the game develop organically. Practice became exploration. Competition became education. And slowly, quietly, something extraordinary began to emerge. The first real indication that Michael was different came at age 10, when he won the U.S. Kids Golf World Championship. Winning once might have been luck or early development. Winning again at 11 suggested something more substantial was brewing. These weren't just victories, they were announcements that a new talent was taking shape, even if few people were paying attention. The breakthrough that should have made Michael Thorbjornsen a household name came in 2018. At 16, he captured the U.S. Junior Amateur Championship at Baltusrol, one of golf's most prestigious amateur events. The victory was comprehensive and convincing, the kind of performance that typically launches junior golf careers into the spotlight. More importantly, the win earned Michael something most golfers spend their entire careers chasing: a spot in the U.S. Open. Not as a spectator or a dreamer, but as a legitimate competitor at Pebble Beach, one of golf's most iconic venues. What happened next should have been impossible. High schoolers don't make cuts at major championships. The pressure, the competition level, the sheer difficulty of professional golf typically overwhelm even the most talented amateurs. Michael Thorbjornsen made it look routine. Not only did he make the cut at the 2019 U.S. Open, he finished 79th overall, a result that would be respectable for seasoned professionals, let alone a teenager still attending high school. Yet somehow, the golf world barely noticed. While other young players generated headlines for far less significant achievements, Michael's historic accomplishment passed with minimal fanfare. It was as if golf's media machinery was too focused elsewhere to recognize what had just happened at Pebble Beach. College recruitment should have been a formality for someone with Michael's resume, but choosing the right program required careful consideration. Every elite golf school in the country wanted him, understanding that players of his caliber don't come along often. Michael's decision to attend Stanford carried symbolic weight. The same university that had nurtured Tiger Woods, the same program that understood how to develop champions without destroying their love for the game. Under coach Conrad Ray's guidance, Michael's game reached new levels of sophistication. The raw talent that had carried him through junior golf was refined into something more complete and sustainable. His college statistics told the story of steady improvement. 8 top 10 finishes during the 2022-23 season, including a Pac-12 championship victory that announced his readiness for the next level. But perhaps the most telling moment of Michael's amateur career came at the 2021 Travelers Championship, where he played on a sponsor's exemption and finished 4th. The result was stunning enough, an amateur outplaying seasoned professionals on the PGA Tour. The context made it even more remarkable. Because Michael was still an amateur, the $400,000 prize money for his 4th place finish went to Chesson Hadley, who finished 1 spot behind him. Most players would have been devastated by the financial loss. Michael seemed to view it as valuable education about what awaited him as a professional. His focus remained on the golf, not the money he couldn't yet earn. International competition provided another testing ground for Michael's developing skills. Representing the United States in events like the Arnold Palmer Cup and the Eisenhower Trophy, he demonstrated an ability to perform under different types of pressure. Team formats revealed leadership qualities that individual competition couldn't showcase. When Michael graduated from Stanford in 2024 as the #1 player in the PGA Tour University rankings, his transition to professional golf felt inevitable rather than surprising. The system designed to identify the best college players had worked exactly as intended, recognizing talent that deserved immediate access to the highest level. What makes Michael Thorbjornsen special isn't just his driving distance, though averaging 318 yards off the tee certainly doesn't hurt. It's the combination of power and precision that separates good players from great ones. His drives don't just go far, they go where he intends them to go, even under pressure. Coach Ray's assessment captures this perfectly. When he's on, there's not many guys who can drive it better than him that have ever played. Coming from someone who has coached numerous professional golfers, this isn't casual praise, it's an expert evaluation of rare talent. But Michael's game extends far beyond driving distance. His rookie season statistics reveal a player who combines power with intelligence. Ranking in the top 10 for greens and regulation percentage shows that his approach game matches his driving ability. He's not just giving himself long birdie putts, he's giving himself realistic birdie opportunities. The transition to professional golf validated everything Michael's college career had suggested. In just his 3rd start as a professional, he finished 2nd at the John Deere Classic, announcing his arrival in dramatic fashion. The following season brought another runner-up finish at the Corrales Punta Cana Championship, proving that his early success wasn't a fluke. These near victories reveal something crucial about Michael's competitive makeup. Rather than being satisfied with good finishes, he's clearly playing to win from the beginning of his professional career. 2nd place motivates him rather than satisfies him, the mark of someone destined for bigger achievements. Michael Thorbjornsen's story challenges conventional wisdom about how golf stars are supposed to emerge. The modern golf world expects its rising stars to arrive with maximum publicity, social media followings, and manufactured drama. Michael represents something different. Talent so pure that it doesn't need external validation to be recognized by those who truly understand the game. His multicultural background provides perspective that many professional golfers lack. Growing up with influences from Zimbabwe, Norway, and America has given him a global worldview that serves him well in golf's international environment. He understands that success in professional golf requires adaptability to different courses, different cultures, different pressures. Perhaps most importantly, Michael has demonstrated the kind of mental toughness that can't be taught or manufactured. Making the cut at a major championship as a high schooler requires more than physical skill. It demands emotional maturity and competitive intelligence that most players never develop. The question isn't whether Michael Thorbjornsen will succeed on the PGA Tour. His early results have already answered that. The question is how much success he's capable of achieving. His combination of physical talent, mental strength, and competitive experience suggests that multiple victories are not just possible, but probable. Major championships represent the ultimate test for any professional golfer, and Michael's US Open experience as an amateur provides valuable preparation for future major championship pressure. He's already proven he can compete with the world's best players on golf's biggest stages. Golf desperately needs players like Michael Thorbjornsen. competitors who let their games do the talking, who understand that respect must be earned rather than demanded, who represent the sport's best traditions while embracing its evolution. His approach to professional golf feels refreshingly authentic in an era often dominated by manufactured personalities and social media strategies. The golf world would be wise to start paying attention to Michael Thorbjornsen, not because he's demanding their attention, but because his talent deserves their respect. In a sport that rewards consistency, intelligence, and performance under pressure, he possesses all three qualities in abundance. Every generation of professional golf produces a few players who transcend their sport, who become ambassadors for excellence itself. Michael Thorbjornsen has all the tools necessary to join that elite group. Whether he ultimately reaches those heights will depend on factors beyond talent: staying healthy, continuing to improve, handling success with the same grace he's shown in development. But if his journey so far provides any indication, the golf world is watching the emergence of something special. Not a manufactured superstar or a media creation, but a genuine talent who has earned his place among golf's elite through pure ability and unwavering dedication. Michael Thorbjornsen's story is just beginning, but it's already clear that this quiet storm from Cleveland has the potential to reshape professional golf's landscape. The only question is whether the world is ready to recognize greatness when it arrives without fanfare.